Welcome back to the channel. I am Matt Sokol, and today I'm going to be telling you 2 sneakers that you should be investing in. Starting with pick number 2, Supreme Air Force 1. So I have a black size 11 right here. Boom, has a little can't see clearly, but has that little Supreme box logo right there. And then of course comes with the Supreme little laces. My pick isn't specifically black. My pick is black or white. And so really I'm looking through StockX and I see that there is not a lot of ask for these. I see that a lot of consignment shops are missing sizes. And what that shows me is that soon these are going to become very, very scarce, and price is actually going to go up significantly. Because it hasn't moved that much. It has gone up a little bit, but for the amount of pairs on the market, you would think the price would be higher on basically every single one. And so that's why I'm saying buy these, any size, any color. Make sure you're getting a good deal though. Try to buy locally if you can, or from people on Twitter, Discord, whatever it is, and pay under StockX prices, because that's just gonna help your profit margin on the flip side when you decide to sell this thing. So as far as a time frame, honestly, I could see this happening very soon just because there isn't that many pairs, and you don't have to take my word for it. Just go on StockX under asks and look through it, and you'll see that there's really not that many per size. There's plenty of sizes that only have 10, 15, 20 asks at most, which is not a lot, especially on an Air Force 1 with the Supreme logo on it. Like, we know this is a hype shoe, we know people want this shoe and they're willing to pay for it. So that's my first pick, or my second pick actually. And very simple, pretty simple logic as well with it. I know your thoughts might be, hey, what if they restock this next season? Well, first of all, we have time to sell the shoe still before next season, and number 2, while a restock's possible, since it's going into another season, I really would kind of be surprised if Supreme did it. I mean, this isn't a Hanes item, which is one that they have every season and restock regularly. And so even though this is like a simple kind of thing, because there's just a simple logo on it, I really don't think they're gonna do that and cannibalize what their, what their brand stands for, which is limited streetwear, basically. So those are my thoughts. I'm buying them up. But my number 1 pick is something I'm very, very, very excited for. So right here, if you know what this is the coveted Jordan 1 box. And I have the Jordan 1 Light Smoke Gray, I believe it's called, which is a very nice shoe. This is a grade school sizing. Has like the suede right here, that's gray. And then up here you have like a textured leather in a very light red colorway. And honestly, huge fan of this colorway personally, so maybe I'm a little bit biased about it. This shoe gets me excited. Well, the first thing is I got none of these on release, which upsets me. But what I noticed is the stock was low. And what I mean by low is low in relative to the other Jordan 1s that had previously dropped. So the Pine Green, the Court Purple, the Royal Toe, the Tie-Dye, etc. And so I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, wow, there's way less of these, but yet they're not going for crazy money. And so I'm looking through them. The grade schools are going for $200 to $225, and the other regular men's sizing is going for $240 to $280. And I'm thinking, wow, these are all kind of cheap, but the grade school ones are really cheap. This is a good buy. So I bought a lot of these, several dozen, I'll tell you that much, several dozen of them. Pretty much 95% grade school sizing. And the reason that I'm buying grade school sizing over the men's is because that's where I see that there's more value. And so I'm not going to tell you not to buy the men's, because I do have some men's, and if it's a good price, I would buy more men's, and so should you, because both are going to go up. This Jordan 1 trend is great. We're going to continue to see it, especially on shoes that have very, very low numbers or relatively limited numbers. Again, similar to my reasoning for the Supreme Air Force 1, if you go on StockX and you look at the asks for this Jordan 1, you're going to see, wow, I mean, it looks like there might be a lot. If you look at that and compare it to some of the previous Jordan 1s that I just listed, specifically the Court Purple say. Size 7Y in the grade school in Court Purple is $300, and some of the other grade school sizes are 300 something. And if you look at the ask, there's literally more ask for those shoes than there are for the smoke light gray. But the smoke light gray is going for almost $100 less. And in my opinion, if people don't love this colorway now, they will over time, because let me show you it again. This is a extremely clean colorway. I can't say it enough. And that's not even my own personal bias. Like, literally, this shoe is going to be in at one point if it's not already in now. And people are going to be flocking to buy these. Grade school sizes are always a good buy. I mean, it's an extra good buy if you can get it for retail, since it's a lower retail point. But this is my #1 buy. Grade school sizing specifically, but men's as well, wherever you could get the best deal. Again, try to buy these from people, whether it's locally or online. Don't necessarily go on StockX and pay a high price. I am getting some of these on StockX because sometimes you can get good deals on there, but you really got to try to get the best deal you can. That way when you sell it, that ROI percent is going to be higher, guys. So this shoe, I'll actually give you a time frame and a price point on. So in 6 to 9 months, and you could sell it before that time frame, but in 6 to 9 months, I think this shoe is going to be $425 plus. I know that seems crazy because that's nearly double what it is now for the grade school sizing. I urge you to look at how many pairs are on the market. I urge you to compare numbers of how many are sold to similar Jordan 1s. This shoe is going to pop off. If it's not going to be in 6 months, it's going to be in 9 months. Even then, it's going to continue going up regularly, just like all of these low stock Jordan 1s. So make sure you get out there and invest in these. I mean, I'm going hard on these, and you guys should too. This is my #1 sneaker investment pick of the month of August. And it's the beginning of the month. I'm already locking this one up. So this is it. Make sure you get out and buy it. Good luck. Let me know what you think of this and also the Supreme Air Force 1. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram @SupremeTheMat. And I'll catch you in the next one.